A while ago, some edgelord said something along the lines of, if you stare into the abyss, then the abyss stares into you. While I haven't quite deduced the meaning of this, I imagine it is somewhat similar to how I would describe Happy Sugar Life. But I would have to ask myself, how would I describe Happy Sugar Life? Easily, through metaphor. Imagine this. You're on a boat a few miles offshore. For scale, I'd say the boat's about the size of a small yacht. Either way, you're looking over the side into the ocean. Remember, now, you're a few miles offshore, so the water is a deep blue, fringing on black the further down you look. You stare down as you begin to sink backwards into your own mind. Your eyes go out of focus as you feel all the slight aches and pains that you didn't know you had fade away. You lose yourself in the lapping of the waves, their sound growing faint as their caps become more vibrant. It's eerily tranquil. A situation such as this shouldn't be tranquil, truth be told. You are in great danger, your life being assured by the thickness of the hull. Suddenly, around episode 9 or 10, you notice a massive eye, easily the size of a ship, staring up at you from the depths. The scene quickly becomes one of terror, and then horror, as you set sail and swear to never leave land's living embrace again. This is my closest approximation to the experience that is Happy Sugar Life. Keeping with the Lovecraftian themes, I haven't quite felt the same since I finished the show a few days ago. Something's off in my gut, and my mind hasn't been able to rest. For the first 3 days, I was in chaos as I tried to figure out what exactly I just saw. I couldn't, though. Nothing of what I had seen related back to other anime that I had seen before. Granted, some things like presence of characters and a linear plot related back, but fuck you if you got caught up on that. On the third day, however, I finally managed to come to terms with Happy Sugar Life. That is, I was finally able to accept that I didn't understand. I followed the plot of the show and understood the characters, but I wasn't able to comprehend certain aspects, particularly whether I liked it or not. Either way, I felt the rush as I returned to equilibrium upon realizing that Happy Sugar Life is unlike anything I have seen before. It's simply a show of its own, at least from my perspective. With that, I never want to see another show like it, partially because it isn't much my cup of oolong tea, but also because I don't want to spoil the sentimental value of a show that elicited such feelings from me. Is it a good show? I'm conflicted to answer. Naturally, I think it's good, particularly in its uncannily accurate depiction of severe mental illness. I don't know how the mangaka nor the director did it, but they did. Additionally, this is the first anime I've seen in which there is no true hero, and every character has some kind of critical flaw that can't be fixed with a development arc, nor the power of friendship accompanied by the opening track. However, despite the overall conclusion that Happy Sugar Life was good, my metaphorical heart and mind are conflicted. My mind says it was a well-written, well-animated original anime that captures a darkly real sense of horror very well. My heart says it's scared and almost sickened at what it experienced. It's been a little more than a week now, and I still don't feel normal. Do I recommend it? Don't ask. Decide for yourself. Rip in pieces, Tayo.